that I talk about so much IRL in real life that I had to make this topic. Yesterday when we were I think most of our conversation for this week at least are going to be because of the friend we met yesterday. So thank you, Avi. We really love you. We've been talking, so we started talking about how it is important to have the right person at the right time, and the right person, will walk into your life when the timing is so correct. I've been that person, who's like, and this just doesn't apply to relationships. It applies to a lot of other things in your life, like friendships, your teachers, your jobs, so we've put it into a bundle of right person, right time. So getting into the topic, which is my favorite topic to talk about, is how important it is to know, like, when the timing is right. So I think the first thing that comes to my mind is relationships. So we'll start with relationships. When you are dating somebody and you feel like, oh my god, this would have been perfect if I was in college, or if I was in school, or if I was in so and so place in my life, if I've made so and so money, this person would have been perfect for me, because this relationship would have worked out. So there is nothing called as right person, wrong situation. If the person, even if the person is like 100% right for you, if the timing is not right, if the situation is not right, maybe he's not the right person for you. The right person will walk into your life in the right time, and that person will make space for you to grow and to love yourself, to make yourself into a person that adds value in their own life, adds value in other people's life. So I think I don't think I can stress enough on the right person at the right time. So for you to get to that stage where the right person walks in, the right opportunities walk in for you, it is super important for you to kind of work on yourself. So if you are somebody who has not made space for say your own self, you've not made space for your own growth, then how do you think the right person is going to walk in? So we always talk about how, you have to complete your 10th standard, your 11th standard, and your BCom, etc., etc., for you to get a particular job. So you had to go through that process to get to a place where you could add value, or you could find the right job. So why is it not similar with other people around us, right? Hi Manish, hello. Um, so we're talking about right person at the right time. So the right for you to get to that location, get to that place in your life where you are able to like kind of find the right people in your life, it'll take some time. So for you to cut out all of those toxic people, cut out all of those people who don't add value in your life, becomes super important. Because if you don't cut these people out and make space for yourself to grow, for the right people to enter in your life, then how would it work, right? How our main aim in life is to level up, is to grow, is to get at a space where it becomes easier for us to do the next step, to do the next big thing. Our aim is to not settle for less. Our aim is to get better. Our aim is to be better. Our aim is to get to a space, is get to a place where we have everything we deserve, and we deserve the world, right? Especially if you work hard, if you put in the work. So the topic of right place, right time came up because we were talking about how we will get our jobs, right? We'll get our desired jobs, or whatever, say, our desired thing, only when we make space. So if you are not at a space, if you're so busy in other people's lives, or in thinking what is happening in XYZ's life, if you are super busy in just being in your own weird space where you are not happy or not working on yourself, how do you think the right person or the right opportunity is going to find you? So for you, like we always talk about how you have to at least do whatever is in your control. So in your control, it might maybe it is not like, it's not this huge things. We're not talking about big things that we have to change, big things that we have to do with our lives. We're talking about small little things, small little changes, making space for the right people to enter, making space for the right opportunities to enter. For that, you will have to cut down all of these people. You'll have to sit down and upskill yourself, work on yourself, do your meditation, running, or whatever is required for you, or like gymming, lift some weight, become a little more healthy, so that you can make space for the right opportunities to work on yourself. So I know this one friend of mine um, who was in a very bad marriage, and she was struggling a lot with her own life. And all she could do was start going to the gym. So she started going to the gym, started lifting, she started weight training, because she had so much frustration in her head. All she could do was lift weights. So she started lifting weights, and we were all proud of her. Eventually, that marriage didn't work out. She ended that marriage, and she went to a space where she had nothing to do right now. Okay, all she had was gym. So she started working out in the gym very regularly. She became very consistent with her workout. She became extremely healthy. Like, we should tell her that if you want to beat, hey, my manager is troubling me, beat her up or something. Let's beat him up or something. So she was that fit, okay, and we were so proud of her. So she made space for the right things, and eventually she started going to the gym. She also entered the one of these body like lifting things contest, and she won them. She actually won them because she could make the space, she could put her energy in the right place, and she won one of those contests. And we were so proud of her. Like, she also has a tattoo on her hand which says, hey, I'm the gym girlie. And couple of years down the line, I think for a couple of months down the line, or couple of years down the line, she actually met someone in the gym who she ended up falling in love with, and also got married to, which is great. See, because she was so frustrated and so unhappy wherever she was, she made space for herself and started going to the gym. When she started going to the gym, she started lifting weights, she started working on herself so much, she started working on her energy so much, that she made space for herself to grow. And the right person walked into her life and gave her, like, and fell in love with her, and she fell in love with him. They are happily married, they have a baby girl now, and they've been married for about, I think, 4 5 or 2 3 years, I think 4 to 5 years, which is great. See, she made space for people, she made space for the right person to walk into her life. And I can't stress enough on how important it becomes, how important it is for you to be that person that is, that is available to receive your blessings. We always talk about, like, all of this spirituality. We always talk about masculine energy and feminine energy. Masculine energy is when you go and get something, go and get your things done, say, go and get your job done, go and get your gym done. And it's like, a masculine energy is at least defined as this energy who gets things done, who is like this extremely um is this person who is extremely strong and gets things done. And feminine energy is much more calmer energy, who sits back and receives everything. So you need to figure out how you need to work on these, right? You have to work on this boss bitch energy who gets everything done, who is extremely cool, who is a go-getter. And also on your other energy, which is receiver energy, where you sit down and you say to yourself, okay, I'm fine, I am okay, I'm happy, and let me receive. For all of that, you will have to make space for, if you are busy tackling a unhappy relationship, if you are busy and being in this energy where does not provide you value, like, you are at a job that does not pay you well, or is extremely toxic, or you're in a relationship who doesn't the guy doesn't serve you anymore, or you are in this like, you are in this position where you feel like your goals, your hopes, your dreams are compromised. If you are in that space, how do you think the right person is going to walk in? How do you feel like the right things are going to walk in and make big things for you. It's super important for you to cut out all of these toxic people, unfollow them, unsubscribe to them, whatever in your way. Like, if you can't unfollow them, there is an option on Instagram which says mute. So mute their stories, mute their posts. What if you can block them, if you even meet them and you are not able to, like, block them or talk to them, just keep the relationship very, like, normal and very, you say, professional, and very, like, hey, how are you, okay, just a hi bye friendship. Because maybe that person meant a lot for you back then, and it is not how it is working right now. Maybe the relationship is not that great right now, so which is fine, totally fine. Some people come for a season, some people come for a reason. That's like, I think, just Justin Bieber's song. It's called Lifeline. It's one of the most beautiful songs out there. Justin has made this song, and I think it's from the same album. I think it's okay. I hope you can hear me. It's from the same album as Peaches. Hello, hello. Sorry, I got a call in between. Okay. It's from the same album as the Peaches, and it says, some people come for a season, some people come for a reason, and but you are lifetime, something like that. Yes, so that's the song, and that's one of the most beautiful songs out there. So if you haven't heard it already, please go in here. Oh, I just saw 1111. Thank you. It's so yeah, so I resonate to that song a lot, because that particular song is so like, if you think about it, it's right. Some people come for a season, they'll come in that particular season, they will be able to, they are there for you towards your, like, towards your school age or college age, where they are there for you for about, like, 1-2 years of your life. And some people come for a reason, they come into your life, they teach you a particular lesson, and then they just walk off. They might have added so much into your life, they might be the love of your life, they might have been the bestest friend that you've found. They might have been the most craziest memories. Like, especially it happens when you are traveling. When you are traveling, you meet all of these people that you meet for, like an hour, or you meet them for 2-3 days, and then you don't kind of meet them at all. So I always think that these people that you meet, especially during travels, are these people who come into your life for a reason. So I at least am this person who will always look for what reason they are. So one of my friends I met on, again, one of these travels, he at the end of the trip, we sat down and had a conversation about a lot of things. And that time I realized that, also, I'm a people pleaser. I was a people pleaser. I am constantly working on it, constantly trying to get to a place where I'm not a people pleaser anymore. So when I talk about this particular thing, right, when I talk about people pleasing as a topic, I always thought about, how I always choose somebody else instead of me. Like, if there is if I want to go to the mall and the other person wants to go to, like, a movie or something, I will choose that. Like, it's so, and it comes from, like, a difficult childhood, where you saying yes, or people pleasing was the only way that people would listen to you, was the only way people would agree with you and accept you. And that's what our sadly our last generation or our parents taught us. But they, whatever they did was something, whatever they knew, they did the best for us. At least that's what I tell myself. So when we come back to this place, right, where you leave people pleasing, where you are in this space where you understand, okay, I need to make space for myself, I need to prioritize myself over anything else in this world. How important it is for our lives to be at a space where all of these people, like, matter, but also at the same time I matter. My mental health matters. Yesterday we spoke about how it's important to protect our peace. Today we're talking about how, if we protect our peace, if we make space for the right people, then the right people will walk in. Imagine if you are one of those people who is right now in a difficult relationship. It happens to the best of us, guys. I have been in difficult relationship. I have been in toxic relationship. Even though I feel like I'm one of those people who's worked so much on herself, I still fall for this trap where I've been in toxic relationships. I know it and I still can't get out of it, because I understand there is a lot of emotions involved. You are in love with the other person, and sometimes it's not that easy. It's easy to say, oh my god, you are in a toxic relationship, you just get out of it. It's not easy. It's difficult. But one day you realize, and one day everything works out for you. Either the person fixes himself, or you change, and you either change the man or change the man. Okay. So on that topic, when you are in these toxic relationships, not just relationship with a boy girl relationship, it's just relationship with friends, relationship with your office or whatever, and you make space and you take some time to reflect, and you start thinking about, what's happening right now and how do I fix that. If it's a toxic work environment, right? So you think about, oh, okay, one thing that I can do is either go and talk to like the manager, saying like, okay, this space is not serving me well, this space is not where I'm happy, this space is something that I need to work on, or you need to work on. Or you say, okay, this, I have done my best, I need to get out, I need to get to a space where I am happy and comfortable and in love with my own self. I respect my own boundaries, I respect my own self enough to get out of this mess and find myself something better. When you come to that stage, either it's in a relationship or a work environment, you find better. You have set your standards enough where you have, like, you've set your standards enough ki, hey, I want to be at a place where it pays me certain amount, it has like a Monday to Friday work week, it has this. So you've set yourself some boundaries, you've set yourself some standards, and then you don't, and you know that you've been in a difficult place right now, so you do not accept anything that is lesser than what you deserve. That is how you create that space for yourself. You create that work, that environment for yourself, and you've built your boundaries, and that is it, and that is what matters. That is where you have become super comfortable with yourself, where if anything less than what you deserve comes in, you just say no, it's okay, that's fine, I don't want to be with you because you don't serve me, and it's all right. I am okay to not be with a person who doesn't make me happy, not be at a position which does not pay me well, or not be at a space where you don't serve me anymore. And it is totally fine, because the day, honey, listen to me, the day you realize your own worth, there is nothing in this world that will stop you. You need to realize that you've come so far in life to do something in your life, to build something bigger, to live a lavish, beautiful, amazing life that you deserve, that you've built for yourself, and you will not settle for anything less. The best way to find the right people, the right space to work in, the right job to work in, is when you know your worth. The day you know your worth, the day you've realized that, hey, I have this standard for myself, I have set something for myself, and I will never come down from that standard, is the day that everything will change for you. That is the day where you will start making space for your own self. So I know that my potential self deserves like so much salary. I know my potential self has like 1,000 plus followers, has so much to do in her life. I know my potential self travels the world, as you can see from the decor of the background. I know my potential self. I know what I want. So I will not settle for anything less. Like, that you've studied so much, right? You've studied so much and you've worked so hard to get to a position. You get to like a number salary wise, or you get to like a followership, so like whatever number that is, you've built that standard, right? You will not get below that. I saw one of these influencers who are like content creators, who creates content with her husband. So it is majorly they're majorly talking about 50-50 relationships, 100% relationship, how a relationship works, how the other person, one person cares for the other person, etc., etc. So they make these a lot of content like this, and it's really nice to see that content. And one of the people who, and they've been married for about, I think, 4 or 5 years, and they met in school or something. So they've been together for about 10 years now. So the most asked question for that particular influencer is always, how did you find this person, how did you find this person, how did you how did you fall in love, how did all of this work out? So finally, I think a couple of days ago, she had put a story or something, and I saw this, that she had replied, I knew, she said, I knew my worth, and I did not settle for anything less than what I deserved. And when I saw something that my partner was doing wrong, or my partner was not serving me in ways that I want to be served, I took a stand. I spoke to my partner. I told my partner ki, hey, listen, this is not working out, we need to work on this. Hence, and even if the partner is the right partner, right, the right person, they will make sure that they work hard to get to a space where they are able to serve you in that way. I think, yeah. And yeah, that's what the right person at the right time, who's entered in your life for a lifetime, will do. I think, yeah, that's all for today's live. The key takeaways from this live would be, one, for you to go and hear the song from Justin Bieber, which called A Lifetime. Second is to create space for yourself to grow, create space for others around you to grow, create space for you to let these right people walk into your life. Right people, create space for the right people to walk into your life, create space for the right people to add value to your life and help you grow, help them grow, and have a great life. You deserve the world, you deserve amazing things out there. So don't settle for less, honey. Never settle for less. Do bigger. Don't settle for a 1 BHK when you can own a villa. Yeah, 2025, we thrive, we do better, we do so much better than all of these years that we've lived, and we grow up and we adult into like this person that is so cool, that is well dressed, that has so much money, that has the potential to do anything in the world. I hope this live added some value in your life. If it did, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, thank you for taking your time out. Yesterday's video did so well. I hope this one also does well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.